What's up, chat? How y'all doing? It is officially time for day 3 of the 7-day Great One Wolf Grind. And some of y'all probably don't know this. You might have seen my post. But literally day 1 of the 7-day grind, I got a Great One Wolf. But you guys won't get to see what it is until the video comes out. But we are on our 3rd grind now. We're on our 3rd grind, man. Which is pretty incredible. So grind number 3, we're about 103 kills into grind 3. I did 103 kills yesterday for day 2 of the grind. And yeah, we're on to day freaking 3, dude. Also, Jared, thank you for the super chats from before I was streaming. Appreciate it, dude. And CJ, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that as well. Also, what's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bighorn video today. It was pretty fun getting into that. I'm only 803 into my first grind. I'm currently 1,186 total kills across these 3 grinds. And right as I ended my grinding for the day yesterday, I was starting to get less diamonds, so I'm hoping that means another one is trying to pop. Because you guys know how it is with heavy HM. You'll get like a consistent diamond rate, and then it'll drop off a cliff, and then boom, great one. More times than not, that's what happens. And I was getting a little bit of a downtick. Nothing like too crazy, but we started out grind 3 with literally, I think it was like 4 diamonds in 66 kills. And now we're at 105 and have only got 2 more diamonds since we were at 66. So, you know, a little bit of a downtick. Maybe it means something. Hopefully it means something. Probably not, though. Yo, what's up, Caden? How's it going? What's up, Turtle God? Oh gosh, Johnny, that's not good. Also, what's up, Jenna? What do we got over here? It's a wolf, not a deer. I don't see anything to shoot, though. Nothing to shoot there. Without HM, it's really hard to tell, Reed. Like, if you're not herd managing, like, that's a pretty normal occurrence to have, like, you know, long streaks of small animals. They don't want to spawn in. What the heckings? Oh, gosh, Johnny. Yeah, I had heard that we could get thunderstorms, but so far we haven't seen any. Again, man, they're just being rude. What levels are you leaving for HM? Level 5 and below. There we go. There's our wolfies. Double mythics. Did that first shot even hit vitals? I'll be honest, I don't know if we killed that first one. Maybe? Jared, thank you for another super chat. Appreciate it. Have you gotten anything? Not today. We just started the stream up. Just started up today's hunt. Show me the way, PG1F 3000. Show me the way, buddy. Yeah, it was a bad shot. In fact, I don't think it's going to die very quick from that, but you know what? We'll see. Is it losing any health yet? What's up, Wessel Vanzel? How's it going? Now it's pouring. Oh, no, Johnny. RIP power. It's probably going to dip out. Going to say, bye. You can hunt later. Trying to figure out what map to grind first. My Yukon Wolves are weird. I mean, I would definitely recommend grinding Yukon for wolves. It's way better than the other maps. Mainly because of the low amount of areas you actually have to search to find them. You know what? We're not going to bother. It seems like that one was hit really poorly. Gonna take forever to die. When's the next vid with KG? No clue. He's been doing a lot of IRL hunting, so we haven't really had time to do anything. Haven't had a 9 show up and 132 kills. Any idea what's going on? How consistently were you getting it before? Because if you were, you know, popping them every 10, 20 kills, I would say maybe a great one's trying to spawn. Because I get those huge dips, like every time a great one's trying to spawn. And, you know, within a few hundred kills, usually one pops. And when I say that, I'm specifically referring to super herd managed grinds. Like if you are really heavily herd managed, popping a diamond every 10, 15, 20 kills, that's really the only time where it's super noticeable when those dips occur, right? Anything like less than that, and it's really hard to judge because you get more random fluctuations with lower HM. But if you have super heavy HM, man, like they can just drop off a cliff and then boom, great one. The only thing I can think of is that something big trying to spawn like pushes down the rest of the respawns. But it's really only noticeable if you're super heavily HM'd. If you're not getting a diamond every 20 kills or less, I would probably say that there's a little bit less weight in that theory. Because I really have only noticed it in my, like, heaviest HM grinds. Stuff like my black bear grind, my mule deer grind. You know, the ones where I'm popping a diamond every 20 kills. Do you have the new moose furs? I don't know. I want to get them at some point. Definitely want to get them all. Just haven't got around to it yet. Been focused on the wolves and the bighorn and the feeders and, you know, all the other stuff I've been doing content on. How about you HM Bantang? Oh gosh, I did it before. My Bantang are fully HM'd. I can't remember the exact levels I left though. I'm pretty sure I was leaving 2s and big and like small 3s. If you go back to one of my Bantang videos on the channel though, you'll probably be able to see for sure, but I think that's what I was doing. I think I was leaving the small 3s and lower for Bantang. Maybe I was leaving all the 3s. I don't know. Probably not. I was probably leaving small 3s and below. How long has the stream been going? 10 minutes. We're just getting started. What's your favorite fur type? I would say my favorite fur type... Are you talking for the moose or for the great one wolf? I'll just answer both. For the moose, out of the 2 new ones, Acromella is probably cooler than Mosaic to me. And when it comes to the great one wolf, I would say Hollow and... oh gosh, I'm blanking out. What's the name? What's the name? Which one is it? That's not the right one. That's the one. Gravehide. That's the name of it. Hollow and Gravehide are my favorite. They're really cool. Croxper, thank you so much for the super chat. Would you say HM is needed / how many kills you got? Oh, HM's never needed. HM's just going to help you get short grinds more regularly, provided you do HM correctly. It's never required, though. It's just you're not going to see as many diamonds, and your grinds might be a little bit longer if you're not using HM. But it's not a requirement. And we're currently 113 kills into the grind. Hold on, I got to plug my headphones in. My headphones were like, battery low. We have anything we can shoot over here. There's one. That was a lucky shot. He turned his head as we shot. And we somehow killed him, man. What map would you like to see next? Texas Game Ranch. Easy. Oh gosh, Johnny, that's not good. That's not good. Well, hope the storm passes. Never fun to have the lights going out. All right, pupper. Show me the way. Where is it? Show me the way. Thanks, Chase. Appreciate it. Glad you like the content. Oh my gosh, he floated. Never mind, Hunter. I found it. Or you're not Hunter. That's right. You're PG1F3000. Maybe we need to switch back to using Hunter. Can you explain how HM works? Shoot the big ones. Don't shoot the small ones. If you're not shooting the small ones, you're slowly going to build up more and more small ones on your map. Until you get to a point where your map's just popping big ones more often. I like to try and get 70% of my males to be like lower levels, and then the remaining 30% are the ones that I grind after I'm fully managed. If you want a more detailed look at it, I've got bunches of guides on the channel that talk about HM. Rip, Johnny. That's not good. Wait, do we have 3 5s here? Yeah, we have a new 5 here. Smoked. We only need 2 5s here. I don't want to have another 5 here. Not in a main zone, man. Stay away from my main zone level 5. No, the wolves did not get reset. Do you think Moose is a hard grind? It definitely can be. It takes a long time to get set up for Moose, even on the easiest map. Once they're fully set up, they're pretty easy to hunt. The biggest downside is that they die slow if you miss the heart. Have you shot your solos down? I've got like half of them shot down, and then the others I didn't bother with. To be honest, I haven't really noticed any like difference with leaving a lot of the solos unmanaged. They're just too annoying to try and fully manage, and it doesn't seem like it's affected my grind one bit. I mean, what? We've already popped 2 great ones, as well as getting diamonds like every single run, pretty much. It's going good, kill 'em boys. It's going good. Dragon Hard, thank you for the 14 months as a member. Appreciate it. Yes, I'm from Oregon. Ex Mahajlo. I can't pronounce anything, I swear. But yes, I am from the U.S. When will we get a face reveal? A few years ago. It's already happened. I don't use face cam because, I don't know. I feel like it ruins some of the fun of streaming for me. Having to have a camera in my face all day. It's more relaxing to stream without a face cam. Yes, it is on YouTube. The face reveal I have on YouTube's pretty old, but I've done tons of other videos after that that had a face cam on them. The most recent one is the video I did using kaleidoscope goggles to try and hunt with. That was a couple years ago, I believe. When did you get your second great one? I got it 2 days ago. It's not going to be on the channel until I finish this 7-day grind, though, because it's part of the 7-day grind. So, we're on day 3 now, which means, you know, only 5 to 7 more days to wait before you guys get to see the second Great One Wolf. But hopefully we'll have multiple Great One Wolves in that video. Since we got that guy day 1, we've got, 6 total days to try and get another one. So this could be a banger 7-day grind. provided we can pull it off and get another one. Did you get it on stream? No, I didn't get it on stream. I got it during the football game. I was watching football in Discord with the homies. We were all chilling in Discord and watching the Monday Night Football game. Or was it Thursday? It wouldn't be Monday. It'd be Thursday. We're watching the Thursday Night Football game. And that's when it popped. So right after you stopped? No, it was a few hours after I stopped streaming. It was a few hours after that stream ended. Trying to think of like how many hours after it would have been. Dude, what is up with this zone? Like we always have to main menu every time we go here. It's so weird. I'm pretty sure Nate was streaming at the time. I know that. I was chilling in Discord with Nate, Jivers, and Ender, I believe. And that's when he popped. 125 kills into grind 2. And now we're 121 into grind 3. Really hoping we get another short grind. Hey, level 7. My record for great ones in a 7-day grind is 3. If we could get 4 this week, that would be insane. But you know what? I might try to do that. I might try to kill like 400 or 500 wolves a day just to see if we can break our record for great ones in a 7-day grind. Well, that's not good, wobbling for life. That doesn't sound fun at all. There it is. Wasn't Muley's 4 in 7 days? I think it was 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3. Because we got the 2 cobwebs with the like was it 4, chat? Wait, was it 4? Y'all might be right. It might have been 4 that we got for Mule Deer. Oh, let me look at it. Let me go back and see. What was our record for most great ones in a 7-day grind? It might have been 4. You guys might be correct. David, thank you for the super chat. Do you still make videos with Casey? No, I don't. He cut me and a lot of other people off because we liked HM. And he didn't like that I told him not to bring negativity in my chat. And so, yeah, he hasn't talked to me or any of my friends that were his moderators in a couple years now. Oh my gosh, you guys were right. I did get 4 in 1 week with Mule Deer. Oh gosh, so in order to break the record, we'd have to get 5 wolves in 1 week. That is a very tall order, bro. We're definitely going to try it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 5 wolves in a week, though. Unless we get, like, a bunch of sub 100 kill grinds. That's about the only way I can see us breaking that record. We got a 9, though. And a 6. A 6 and a 9. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Smoked him. Little buddy got smoked. We're now at 125 kills. Where'd he go? There it is. Do respawns go off weight or score? I have no clue. I'm trying to remember what was said ages ago in a live stream. Ooh, that's a diamond. First diamond of the day. We got this guy at 1:11 p.m. on October 25th of 2025. Got to get the clip for the 7-day grind. Connor, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, back to the question. I believe what was said a long time ago by Tree Kiwi back when he was a community manager was that An animal will try to respawn as a similar level to the one you killed, but it's got a small chance to come back larger or smaller. I believe that's what TK said back in the early days. They could have changed it at this point, but, you know, 5 years ago or whatever it was, that's what was said, is that, like, let's say you kill a level 4, it's likely going to come back as a level 4, but there's a chance that it will downgrade to a 3, or a small chance that it could upgrade to a 5. That was how he explained it. But now we know a whole lot more, right? Like, we know that HM has an effect on levels, so then you also got to throw in, like, how HM'd your map is. If you've got heavy HM, like, there's a much higher chance of animals coming back as higher levels. What gun am I using? The 300 AR. How's the grind going? It's doing good so far, Didrik. It's been solid. I have been really having a blast with the wolves. They're a lot of fun. What Great One Wolf furs do you have? Well, I'm not going to tell you what the second one is. But the first one was a Gravehide. But the second one, only the people that were in that were chilling in Nate's stream when I yelled it out, only they know. Rest you're gonna have to wait. And if you know it, don't spoil it. In fact, just say random fur types in chat so that nobody knows. Yeah, it was 125 kills for number 2. And we've currently surpassed that with Grind 3. No respawns, huh? Grind 3, we're at 127 right now. Oh, legendary. Oh, legendary again. What the heck, dude? Double legendary. You know what? Instead of fast traveling like I usually do and just spooking them off, I'm going to run down here. Double legendary side by side? Holy. Insane, dude. It was a piebald. How'd you guess? Any advice? 2 of my zones are now female. You probably just haven't got the respawns back for the males. They could respawn at some point. I have yet to see any zones that are just completely female on my grind. If you want to, you could maybe shoot 1 female, but to be honest, that might just create a whole new zone if you shoot females, and then might combine with the males you shot. It could be a whole thing. I'd honestly just keep hunting other zones, and then check on that zone that's only female every once in a while to see if any respawns bounce to there. That's probably the safest bet. What Great One grind took the longest? My first Great One Bear grind took 8,300 and I believe 14 kills. It was ridiculous. Double kill. 130 kills on the grind. All right, let's go find them. There's one. I don't know where number 2 went. It's a diamond. It's a thick diamond, too. He kind of thick, yo. Look at him. 3962. He's not big enough for me to tax him because I've already got a max score. Pretty much only going to tax a max score one at this point, since every diamond wolf looks exactly the same. I really have no reason to tax multiple diamonds unless they're bigger than the one I've already got. How often do you go live? So on normal weeks, usually like 2, maybe 3 times a week. But recently with the big update, I've been streaming almost every day. I think I've only missed 1 day since release. Let's see. What are you? It's a troll. Yeah, it's a troll. God dang trolls. What time do you normally go live? It's different every single time. I don't pick like a specific time. It's just whatever time I feel like going live that particular day. I used to have a schedule, but I found that as I got further along in doing YouTube and wanted to dedicate more time to videos, and also, you know, being a father to a 4-year-old, I found that it was just too hard to keep a specific schedule for streaming. So now I just kind of go live whenever I feel like I should. And whenever I feel like I want to, you know. Because it was just too difficult to keep a schedule going. Holy, how'd we miss? Scarecrow bad. Scarecrow bad, bro. What's a troll? A troll is a max level that doesn't make diamond. Where a whitetail on Layton? All along the left half of it. I found your face mullet, man. Are you talking about the face reveal? I don't have a mullet. I have long hair, but it's not a mullet. Got an acro melanistic diamond wolf. Dude, that's an insane trophy. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that is one that I would love to get. Honestly, any super rare of the new furs would be like dream trophy for me. I'd say an acro mela would be like my most wanted, but a charcoal would be so sick too. So freaking sick. Oh really, Johnny? Hopefully it does. That would be good if it could chill for you. Do a great one grind with the feeders, please. I might at some point. You can't use the feeders for wolves, and I'm kind of into the wolf grind right now, so I don't want to start up another grind. But at some point, I might try it out. It really depends on how effective it can be. Because if I do ever do a feeder grind, it would be a fresh grind, because when I've already got like everything managed like I do for all of my grinds right now, it's going to be hard to like get the feeders to work the way that I would need them to, right? Because a lot of mine are spread out quite a bit, and it's going to be hard to like attract all of the ones that I hunt to the feeders without getting a bunch of like managed down herds mixed in with them, which would, you know, just get in the way of the ones that I don't have managed down. So I would probably start a brand new one. Holy, thank you for the membership. That's Sam, right? The whole new like YouTube @ names thing is throwing me off. I think Bilbo Swagamuffin is Sam, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why don't you answer my questions? Well, I just did. If you couldn't tell, there's a lot of people in here, man. There's a lot of messages in chat. It's not like I can read every single one of the hundreds of messages and also play the game. It's just physically impossible. Oh, we got a new 5. We are getting a lot of little low levels popping up now. I'm telling y'all, I've been feeling like a great one's gonna pop ever since last night. Ever since I got on a little bit of a dry streak with diamonds, I've been feeling like it could happen. I've got a feeling, man. Correct? Nice. I figured I remembered that. I mean, it's hard to forget that name, to be honest. You should hunt tar with the feeders? You can't. Tar are not attracted to feeders because they're a goat species. Goat and sheep do not get attracted to any of the feeders currently. Hopefully in the future they will. That'd be very appreciated. But currently, yeah, they don't get attracted to any feeders. I would imagine that in the future we'll have a feeder that'll work for them, because in the Hunter Classic, you have salt licks for the goat species. So I would imagine they'll probably go that route. It's hard to say, but I'd say that's a likely outcome. What's up, Hunter? Call the Wild Jack. Tomorrow, 327 kills. If I get exactly, can I be a moderator? I mean, that's not how you get moderator on my channels, man. To get moderator on my channels, you got to be a longtime regular that I trust, or you got to be a close friend of mine. Because I'll be honest, I don't trust just anybody with the ability to ban people, you know? If you're a moderator in my channel, I have to, like, know you super, super well. Enough to trust you with the powers that come with it. Are you going to make a guide? I will, yes. I will make a guide. No ETA on when that's going to happen, but at some point there will be a guide coming out for the Great One Wolf. David, thank you for the super chat. If I were to start a YouTube channel and got to around 350k subs, how much would I perchance possibly be making, like an estimate? Well, I'm not going to just reveal my, like, YouTube analytics, but you'd make enough to survive. You'd make enough to have a comfortable living and support a family. That is if you post every single day and consistently, you know, keep the same audience without, like, slacking off, you know? Consistency is, like, the biggest thing. If you're a small to mid-sized YouTuber and you only post, like, once a week, and, you know, the videos get, like, maybe 10k, 20k views, but you're only posting, like, once a week, you're not going to make that much. You got to post a lot and have a consistent view count on them to be able to make it as, like, a small to mid-sized creator. Now, if you're a larger creator, you know, that has, like, a few million views, it's a different story. When I say views, I mean a few million subs, you know? We got to get this other zone. They did not show up. Crow drives a Lamborghini. Dude, I wish I had a Lamborghini. I like Lamborghinis. They're cool. Always been a big fan of them. But yeah, I will never be able to afford a Lamborghini. My only goal in life when it comes to owning stuff is I want to eventually own a house. That's the only thing that I care about right now when it comes to, like, big purchases. I just want to be able to save enough up to buy a house so that my family has a place that we can call our own instead of renting. Doggo. Where's the blood? You just picked up blood, but I don't see it. Oh, that's right. I reset the time. I'm not going to see blood. He was just going to the corpse. What up, Spoder? How you doing? He wants his own lodge. Dude, having your own, like, trophy lodge would be freaking sick. How long do you think it takes to set up a moose grind on the easiest map to hunt them? Oh, gosh, it took me a while. I probably spent at least 100 hours on my Layton grind getting everything set up. And Layton's the easiest map for them. And that's including, you know, the time to manage them down. And even to this day, I don't have as good of HM as I wanted to get to with them. It's not short with Moose. Honestly, the last two great ones that have been added to the game have been the two easiest to manage down. Like a Ski Ridge Mule Deer and Yukon Wolf, man, they are like They're so fast compared to like moose. Hey, you can't just be running. No. Oh, that was cruel, man. He waited till the second I pulled the trigger and then darted off so I missed. That's such a mean thing to do, man. Running from me when I'm shooting at you? Come on. Can't be doing that. We'll see, nephew. We'll see, man. Anything's possible, but... Where did we shoot this guy? It's over here, right? I think we passed him. Unless I made a terrible shot. Oh no, he's right here. We're good. We're Gucci. In your opinion, should I do whitetail on Layton and moose on Rev, or moose on Layton and whitetail on Rev? To be honest, you could go with either or. I personally don't like whitetail on Rev. I've found them to be really inconsistent with respawns, and I found them to bounce from zone to zone a lot more than on Layton. But moose is also better on Layton than it is on Rev. However, I do have a couple great one moose that I got off of Rev on Thule, so I can say Rev is actually kind of fun for moose. It sucks to try and herd manage, but if you're not herd managing, like, Rev is awesome for moose. Like, just hunt the upper half in those, like, easier to hunt zones, and Rev is a beautiful moose map. Crap, I hit a female. Yeah, I'm gonna main menu. I don't want her to die. Last time I shot a couple females, they created a new pack, and I don't want that happening. What up, Volt? And no, Volt, I'm not biased about Layton because I live near where it's based on. I'm biased on it because it's better. It's just better. If you're a herd manager, Layton should always be your first choice for moose. It's got the lowest population of them, which means quick and easy HM in comparison to other maps. And moose are tall, so you can't have the excuse of, oh, but there's too much brush. The moose stand right over top of all the reeds. So I shoot the level 9 wolves in the main zone. I have one with an estimate from 39 to 41. If you're trying to stack them, you could leave them. Like, what I did with my wolf grind was I stacked level 8s and 9s in my main zones and just left them there. And I did that while I was managing down all of the other zones that suck. And it helped out a lot in getting things managed down quickly. Okay, we killed both there. Nice. My first HM grind was moose on Medved. Biggest mistake of my life. Dude, Medved's rough for HMing moose. Like, there is so many zones to find. So much water to go to. I did that for my first one too, and it was brutal. It was so brutal. Never again will I hunt moose on Medved. A lot of people like it, but man, it was not for me. No, I haven't, Anton. I haven't got a chance to play Ark because of all the Call of the Wild update stuff. It's like the only game I've been playing outside of this is, well, there's a couple, but it's like my regular one that I'd be playing. Sometimes at night, I'll kind of chill on BeamNG Drive. And aside from that, Madden 26 is really the only other game I've been playing right now because of the Call of the Wild update taking up a lot of my time. Nothing there. And I spent like maybe an hour or two the last few days on the new Pokemon game, which I've had some fun with. It's really different though. I don't quite know how I feel about that game yet. I'm gonna have to play more of it. You need to get Arc Aquatica and brick your PC. Dude, I will never get Arc Aquatica. Screw that, man. I probably won't ever play Ark Survival Evolved again because that update broke so many of like the workshop mods. So a lot of people that had servers, their servers just ruined because of that update. So yeah, I'll probably never play Ark Survival Evolved again in general. Especially since Ascended is finally getting, you know, more and more updates. I got Arc Aquatica. It's so bad. Yeah, I watched some videos on it, and I was like, yep, just as bad as I expected it to be. Ark Evolved fell off, rip. You know what's crazy? It had a much higher player base, even after Ascended was released and had been out for like a year plus. Evolved always had more players. And then they released that update, and that pretty much was the end. No. Wildcard said it worked for them, so it definitely works. Now, there is a little distinction. Wildcard was not responsible for Aquatica. It was a different team that took over after Wildcard moved on to Ascended. So the devs at Wildcard did not make Aquatica. It was actually kind of funny, like, when everybody was, like, talking about Aquatica and, like, having all the backlash come through and stuff, Wildcard was so quick to get on social media and be like, this is not us, just so you guys know, we did not make this. Yeah, I would say Ascended probably released a little bit sooner than it should have. It had a lot of performance issues. Still does for a lot of people. I do pretty well on it, but I've got a high-end PC. But yeah, there's a lot of people that still can't run Ascended. Which obviously, if you're asking your player base to move over to the new version of the game, you know, you kind of have to have it working for the people that have mid to lower end PCs, or else you can't expect them to move on to the newer game that takes up more resources. They definitely should have waited a little longer before releasing it. I agree with that. And then Aquatica should have never been released ever. No 5090. Hey, even I don't have a 5090. I'm content with my 4070. More than powerful enough for playing games like Ark. What's up, Crow? Not too much, Goliath. Or is it Golath? It might be Golath. Apologies if I pronounced it wrong. But we're just shooting some wolves as always. Blasting the wolfies. Need a 4570. Just 4570ing all of them. Or were you responding to the message saying that they're getting a diamond every 45 to 50 kills? Might have been responding to that, making a funny. Might have been making a funny there. Two sixes, dude. I'm telling you, I feel like we're getting more low levels than normal. I feel like we are. Oh, you were responding to the graphics card names. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that works too, I guess. Yeah, understandable, Sam. Getting Subway? Nice, mamoos. I haven't had Subway in like 10 plus years. Honestly, when I get a sub, I typically don't buy them from like a sub place. I usually like get them from the store. I don't know. My sister used to get food poisoning from Subway a lot, and I just have not ate at Subway since then. Because she had food poisoning like 3 times in 1 year from Subway, and I was like, yeah, maybe I won't eat at Subway. But that's just a me being paranoid thing, you know? It was probably that like particular location of Subway. Oh no, what'd you do to Doe and Johnny? Your Subway's nasty. It must have been. It really must have been. Okay, no respawns there. Fun. You know, I'm starting to think that we might need to shoot a couple of our 5s. Because we are not seeing as many wolves as we should be per run. And I do feel like a lot of the ones are respawning. But I think we might need to shoot a couple of our 5s. Probably at the big lake. Apparently you are, Doan. Who would have thunk it? Fantastic, Volt. That's kind of an important ingredient, you'd think. You know, now that I think of it, maybe we aren't, like, missing any shooters, right? Like, maybe we've just been missing our shots on some of them, so it's screwing with the respawns. That actually probably makes a little more sense. Because we missed, like, 3 or 4 of our kills last run, so it makes sense that we wouldn't get our respawns as consistently if we didn't kill as much as normal. Those don't exist, Ramen. Albino great ones don't exist. It's not possible to get an albino great one moose. Sorry. Stop the cap. My dude. Also, chat, if I talk a little bit less, my wife just brought up some salmon, so I'll be eating that. Oh, yes! Let's go, chat! Yes! 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 We finally got one to spawn on stream! Let's go! Let's go! Number 3 on stream! Oh my gosh! That's a holo. That's a holo for sure. That's a holo. That's a holo, right? Yeah, that's a holo. That's a holo. Oh my gosh, we got it. Great One Wolf number 3. If you guys missed number 2, it's gonna be in the 7-day grind video that we're currently recording. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Doan, thank you for the super chat. Salmon luck. Dude, I just talked about how I just got some yummy salmon, and then boom, great one. Oh my freaking gosh. Okay, I gotta notify Discord. Let him know he's here. Dude, I told y'all I had a feeling. We were getting way more low levels than normal. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Yeah, so at 66 kills into the grind, we had 4 diamonds. We're at 153 now, and we only got 4 more since then. And today we had a lot of trolls and stuff popping up. Lots of 6s and 5s. Dude, oh my gosh. All right, I notified Discord. I'll let him know. Holy smokes. Also, we should back up our save file. Gotta back up the save in case the game crashes as we try to walk up to claim it. Holy crap, chat. Oh, I'm just so happy we finally got one on stream. Oh, I should probably clip that. Might be helpful to clip it. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I was typing at light speed, Goose. I ain't paying attention to my spelling. There's a freaking great one on the map. I ain't got time to pay attention to spelling. Wait. How y'all know I'm here? What? How they know I'm here, bruh? Wait, what? What the heck? Well, I guess we got a main menu, so they're not spooked anymore. How dare they? You yelled too loud. I probably did. Jaden, thank you for the membership. And I missed a super chat. Connor, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Crow, how long does it take the animals to come to the feeders? And what time do you set it to for the wolves? With feeders, it works just like a need zone. As long as they know where it is, you can reset the time and they'll instantly be there. For the wolves, I hunt from 2 to 3. Their drink time is from 0 to 3. But I hunt 2 to 3. I know, right, Ender? Number freaking 3! Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I just realized. We spawned in at this tent. They're going to be right on top of us. Also, let's switch over to the clean overlay for recording purposes. Bye, Wolfies. Where he had no. Oh, hi. Where's your buddy? I see they're doing that glitched fleeing. There he is. There he is. The fabled hollow. The fabled hollow. Holy. Okay, let's leave this lake because they keep spooking because we're spawning in literally on top of them. It's neat. That's right. Don't worry, Ender. You're going to get number 2 soon. I promise. It's going to happen. Number 2 gotta show up soon. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so happy. The pattern is real. Dude, it's so pretty. I love the hollow so much. Holy. Why didn't you shoot it? Because it was spooked. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to shoot at it when it's fleeing away, technically. I mean, it was doing that, like, bugged flee, where it just kind of, like, walks away. But still, like, it could take off at any moment. I'm not going to risk it. What pattern was the second Great One Wolf? Well, I was going to not spoil it for you guys that didn't know, since it's going to be in the 7-day grind. But considering we just got this one, I'll let you guys know what number 2 was. Number 2 was also a hollow. This is my second hollow. We've killed 3. Well, we've killed 2, spawned 3 Great One Wolves, and 2 of them were hollows. 2 of them were, man. So we got a duplicate, but still. I mean, it's literally my favorite fur, so I can't be mad that we got a duplicate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what are we going to shoot it with? Oh my gosh, you're right, chat. We got to shoot it with something special. But what's that going to be? Oh, let's get rid of the 300 mag so I don't accidentally shoot it with something bad. So I think since it's a duplicate, we're going to be a little more risky. I might shoot it with a shotgun. I might go for like a 12 gauge. This goes to class 5, right? Yeah, it doesn't go to 6. Yeah, I'm thinking shotgun, man. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the Cacciatore because a long time ago, I made a video where I was, trying out the 12 gauge slugs on wolf hunting. And this gun was so much fun to use on them. So I think we got to take it out with a 12 gauge slug from the Cacciatore, just for old time's sake, man. Just for the sake of the olden days of the channel when we hunted them with this. Yeah, Sherpa, I already told everybody what number 2 was, since obviously, like, if it's the same fur type, you guys have already seen the fur type, you know? And also, I feel like if I just pretended that I didn't have the hollow already, right, then it would ruin the, like, what's the word? Continuity of the video. So yeah, number 2 that we got a couple days ago was the same as this one. But honestly, I'm fine with that. It's my favorite by far. It's my favorite, so I'm chill with that. You know what?